What's up guys, Adrian Jr. here, and I'm super excited right now. I hope you guys are excited. As you guys know, we've been really busy with my brother's deer tags lately and haven't had a lot of time to get out after predators, but we're finally getting out. So you know what, I'm actually gonna start a little like series here. We're gonna call it Predator Session. So this is Predator Session 1. You guys ought to be pumped because right now we're gonna be using thermal. This is an ATN Thor 4. This is the 384 by 288 thermal unit here. Actually films through it and everything. So we're gonna see if we can't get a couple coyotes down tonight with it. Maybe some kit foxes, but let's get into it. Down here. Stay. All right guys, it's dark. We're about to make our first stand right here. This light's blinding my eyes, but we're about to go make a stand right over here on this ridge.
Alright guys, stand one was a bust.
Plants are reading hot, but should still work. We live in the desert, so it was 90 some degrees today. That's why everything still kind of reads hot, but it'll cool down later on today and should read mostly cold. That'll be cool. So if something came in, we definitely would be able to see it and put it down.
Stand 2 is a bust.
Stand 2's a bust. So we're probably gonna switch locations. This was just kind of, we're heading to where we want to go. Make a quick 2 stands, see if we can't call something in, and we didn't. So we're gonna go ahead and drive a ways down the road and switch locations. Lights though.
That's a bright light right there. Yeah, we got this bright light going. Let me take out my earplugs. This gun that Adrian is shooting is so loud that we got to put earplugs in. But we're going to our next stand. We've been to this area before and we've had luck here, but we haven't been here this year. It's usually a pretty good spot. The road it's fairly decent road. We get off, walk maybe 20-30 yards off the road. There's some elevated spots, and from these elevated spots we can see probably 200-300 yards. So it's a very nice area for night hunting. We got the tripods, everything. That ATN scope, it's working great. You can just scan everything. We're using lights first because you don't want to just continuously scan with the scope. We turn on the lights probably every 45 seconds, and then we'll scan real quick in a circle, look for eyes. If we see eyes, then everything at that point switches to the scope, and obviously it's gonna pick up any heat and it's gonna be an easy kill. So we're doing good. Couple stands, that's expected. You're not going to get one every stand, so we're going to keep trying. Just going to come out here and pretty much hunt all night, so we are going to get something. Kit fox season is open. Coyotes, definitely game, and that's pretty much it on the list right now, right?
Red fox is open, but there's no red fox down here. I'll tell you what, if I shoot a red fox down here, then that's equivalent to winning the lottery.
We're not far enough north to see a bunch of red foxes, so pretty much kit fox. We don't usually take kit foxes, but we'll probably take one for video purposes this time, you know, just to get something in the truck, just to test out the equipment and everything. So stay tuned, it's gonna be a good night. Let's go get some.
Alright guys, I just got a shot. Kit fox came in probably like 9-10 minutes into the stand, about 100 yards or so. Just dumped him. Got it all on film on the ATN, and let's go walk up. He's gonna be about 100 yards down this way, so I'm gonna go look at him. Alright, there he is. Nice little kit fox. These guys don't get very big. That's about a full-grown kit fox right there. It's a nice little male. He's got a nice pelt on him, to be honest, for a kit fox. That's our first kill with the ATN right there. Worked like a charm. Was able to see him. Looks like I just drilled him right behind the shoulder. So awesome. Very satisfied with that. So a lot of people ask, what are we gonna do with these predators we're gonna shoot today? Like this kit fox here, we're gonna take the pelt and do a couple projects with it. I'm actually thinking of taking a couple of these and making like a scarf out of them for some family members, you know, my uncles, my aunts and stuff like that, and just other stuff. We're gonna use the pelts on the coyotes and like the cats and stuff that we harvest this year. Some of them will go to the fur market. You flesh them out, dry them and all that, and people are willing to buy them. So this one though, most likely it's got a nice little pelt for a kit fox. That one's probably gonna turn to a little sweater or some sort. I'm gonna practice tanning them and everything and making little things out of them, so it'll be cool. Awesome. Let's take them back.
That was stand number 3. We happened to get a kit fox. Normally I don't take kit foxes, but you know, it's the beginning of the season. Their season just opened and we're testing equipment, you know, so you know, kit foxes, anything that's legal we'll usually take within the first few times out, and then we'll get more picky and eventually have everything set up so that we go for cats. Cats is the ultimate, you know, thing we're after. And that's pretty much it. Stand 3 kit fox, got some pretty good footage of it.
We really think we can get 9 this year, especially with this thermal unit. Last year our lights sucked and I felt like we could have shot at least 3 or 4 if we would have had a thermal unit. So this year we know a little bit more about it. We know a little bit more spots and we'll be able to put them down. That's for sure.
Oh yeah, and by the way guys, these hats, Sin City Outdoors hats, appreciate all you guys that have ordered the hats. We came out with a new batch and we've sold a lot, so it's going to help us. That's why we started this predator session, because we literally drive about an hour and a half to 2 hours to get to these coyote spots. So the sale of hats is like huge, really helps us, so we appreciate it. It's because of you guys we're out here able to do this, get good content. And by the way, you see the antlers right there? They say Sin City, the SINCITY on the antlers. A lot of people don't know that. It's pretty cool. It's kind of hidden. We didn't mean to do that. We thought people would be able to see it more, but hey, it's pretty cool.
So because of y'all too, during this predator session, we're thinking of a couple times we're just gonna go for 2, 3, 4 days out to some far spots we've never been to before. Just see how many coyotes we can call in, cats and all that. So that should be good. Look at this road, it's beat up. I'm gonna take a big old dip.
You got it.
So Senior was on gun this last stand and we had 3 kit foxes run in on us extremely fast. You can see these bushes right here. These kit foxes are so short, they'll only stand like this tall and they'll run in on this stuff real fast on you. So we had 3 actually do it. We could have shot one of them, but we decided not to because this was such a good stand. We thought we might pull a coyote out of it, and they came in fast.
It was a headshot too, so
yeah.
I didn't take it.
He didn't want to shoot it in the head, but they came in really fast. Maybe a minute into the stand we saw them, so we decided to just let them walk. Maybe we'll get a coyote, but we started to pack up the stand and figured that this would be a great example to show y'all of the kind of stands we're making and what we're doing here at night. So we got our thermal obviously here on our tripod. We'll usually set the Lucky Duck in front of us a little ways, and we got our flashlights. And you can see here we have a lot, it's like a big drop off in front of us. We can scan over a lot of land down there. So that's key to pick up eyes, because you can pick up eyes really far away and see stuff running in for a while. So once we see them with there, you know, we'll still have a light on them and look over with the thermal. We have a light up front too, so you can kind of just keep track of them on the eyes. But once you got them in the thermal, it's hard to lose them a lot of times. They're easy to follow and it's game over a lot of times. But it's working great for us so far. Seeing a lot of foxes, not seeing any coyotes. This year down here, we used to kill a lot of coyotes down here, but it seems like there's less. I think there's more people hunting down here, so we're gonna have to start looking for some new spots. But definitely some kit foxes down here, that's for sure. So we're gonna go ahead and pack up this stand and go ahead and make the next one. There's not even a lot of track around here.
It's already 2 in the morning. We have yet to see a coyote.
This literally is the craziest thing that's ever happened to me, or us, while hunting. That was wild, and we got it on film too through the ATN. It was absolutely wild. We were talking about it because for us it's so rare to actually see cats, but if anything, this proves to us how valuable this thermal is going to be. Does it not? I think it does.
Yeah, it does.
Because we literally called in a cat. I'm just going to cut to the chase. We called in a bobcat. Called him in at about 15, 20 yards too. Senior had, it came in close.
3:33 in the morning.
Oh yeah, probably. That was probably about 3:33, huh?
Yeah, we were getting impatient. We were getting mad. We haven't seen any coyotes.
We've
Next
seen
thing
coyotes.
you know, some eyes started coming in, creeping real slow. And just straight up.
Yeah, literally, and it came in fast. I thought it was either going to be another fox or just some weird acting coyote. I was thinking it was going to be a kit fox just messing with us. Because only about 10 to 11 minutes into the stand, Senior saw some eyes. He's like, something popped over the ridge. He told me something just popped over the ridge and disappeared. And then next thing you know, it popped up again. That he saw the eyes again 10 yards closer. So then I bring up the thermal. Sure enough, I see, I was like, damn, that looked like a cat. It was like crawling. Turns out it was a bobcat. So that's super cool. And what's crazy is when we were headed out here hunting today, we were like, watch, we're going to see a bobcat. We're going to see a bobcat. And it's not season, so we're not going to be able to shoot it. So, of course, we saw a bobcat. Literally popped up about 20 yards. Didn't get it when he got real close to us on film because we were going to try to sneak out of the stand to not scare the cat out because we want to come back when it's season and try to get it. So literally when we started like, okay, we're going to back out of this stand, I wasn't filming the cat popped up about.
I went to grab the call and the cat was like 8 feet from the call.
I was like, hey, don't move, because I was going to try to film it. And of course, I mean, if there's a cat right next to you, you're going to get kind of nervous. And the cat took off though, but that was cool. He came up really close. He was really close to you then because you were a good 5-10 yards in front of me.
He was about 6 feet from me.
Yeah, he was probably about 6 feet from Senior.
We were going to back out and I was going to grab the call, and when I went to grab it, he was like freezing. That cat was about 6 feet from me.
Yeah, that thing. And it was a big cat too. That was a nice fat cat, you could tell. Probably, yeah, the toms out here get really big, so that's what I guess it was. But just crazy. I would have never in a million years guessed that would have happened. I mean, we always say, what if this happens, what if this happens, but it actually happened, which is wild. We haven't even seen a gray fox, and we called in a bobcat in flat desert. It doesn't happen very often. Because the thing about bobcats is you'll see in the footage, they hop from bush to bush, and they're real sneaky. They'll crawl in really slow. And a lot of times from our experience, the couple we've seen with lights, you just catch little glimpses of their eyes every once in a while. They don't like to just look at the light. So the thermal definitely helped because I was able to follow him the whole time as he was going sideways and actually tell what it was. Versus normally when you got a cat coming in, you'll see eyes. You don't see nothing, and, you know, cat pops up close or something. But definitely going to be a big game changer because now that we just experienced that makes me think in my head that we've seen a lot of cats that we didn't know were cats at night because our lights just weren't good. And like we said, without a thermal or something to be able to follow them, you'll lose those cats really fast. So
we wouldn't have known it was a cat if we didn't have the thermal. This time.
Yeah, without the thermal, I would have said, oh, it was a little fox. He winded us because it came in straight downwind too. I would have said it smelled us and took off running when he realized it was us. But that's cool. We definitely wouldn't have known it was a cat without a thermal. So experiencing that, I would say we've seen 7 or 8 cats and didn't even realize it because there's a lot of times we were night hunting and, you know, 20 minutes, 25 minutes into a stand, it's like, oh man, there's some eyes. It popped up close, couldn't tell what it was, and then it just disappeared. You think so? Probably 7 or 8 then, huh?
Yeah.
A lot. So this is exciting news for us. Very exciting news.
All right, let's keep going. Let's go get something.
Let's do it.
Horrible news.
Well, I feel dumber than a box of rocks right now. I'll tell you what. It's probably just it's been a long night, and I didn't think about it, to be honest, because we just made this stand right now. It's getting early. What is it? Let's see. It is 5:05 a.m. right now, so we've been out here a long time. And the second I turned on the call, Senior turned on the flashlight, and boom, 3 kit foxes came just absolutely hauling it at us. So you know what, the ATN, I didn't press record. I feel like an idiot now because I told him not to remind me, because it's hard to communicate when stuff's running in, and dang it, that sucks. It has recoil. You know what, I'm gonna turn on for next trip. It has recoil activated video to where when you shoot, it recognizes the recoil and will film 30 seconds prior to your shot and keep recording. So we're definitely gonna turn that on from now on, because I feel like just an idiot for not turning it on. So because
it's not on.
It wasn't on. I shot a double. I shot it.
Not on there.
Yeah, it wasn't on. Yeah, because Senior took a shot earlier and didn't record too, so I don't know. We'll figure out. But I'm gonna definitely turn on that recoil activated video, because I seriously just smoked a double. There was three kit foxes just absolutely hauling it at us. Stop one, boom, he's dead. Literally probably 20 seconds into the stand, boom, he's dead. Second one stops, I bark at it, boom, shoot that one, is dead. And I almost got the third one. I think I was watching him, but I'm pretty mad right now, to be honest. I don't look like it, but I'm kind of bummed.
Well, there's a kit fox. It's kind of a nasty shot, so I'm not gonna zoom in on the body.
Yeah, where's the other one?
Is that one blown up?
Not as bad, but he's blown up.
Alright, so here's kit fox number 3. Kit fox number 3. And yeah, it's pretty much all we can show. These rounds that you've been building,
These aren't homemade ones, these are the nozzlers.
all those are the nozzlers?
Yeah. These were some fur rounds.
Probably a little bit faster than
So overall, this ended up actually a pretty good trip. You guys can see here we ended up with 3 kit foxes. These guys are little, but they do have a season here in Nevada. It opened October 1st. In Nevada, it's only for residents that can harvest, you know, species of foxes and bobcats and stuff in our state. But all kinds of states have them in different seasons and stuff. So if you want to hunt them, make sure you check your state's regulations. But here in Nevada, perfectly legal. We don't normally harvest them, to be honest. They're kind of small and stuff, and we don't have a real purpose for them. We don't have a real use for them. The only time I will harvest them, or the only time I will shoot them, is when, you know, we're actually gonna do something with the pelt. Like these ones, we're gonna do little things with them. I'm thinking about making a scarf with maybe 2 of them, and the last one just figuring out something to do with them. And also, I'll only shoot them to kind of warm up my season. As you guys know, ATN Thor 4 here, amazing. I'm actually thoroughly impressed by it. Worked out great. We had a cat in our sights, which is huge for us, because in the past, you know, we were running cheap lights and stuff and having a hard time, you know, keeping track of animals as they were coming in, and this thing just proved to be a game changer, 110%. So this season's definitely going to be excited. That's mainly what we came out here for tonight, was to test out the equipment, get it ready, because the seasons are rolling around fast. We've got some spots that we know we can go and shoot a lot of coyotes in, so you guys definitely want to stay tuned for that, because we're going to be bringing that out and trying to get some coyotes very soon here. And once bobcat season opens and stuff, we'll be out there, you know, out where we just saw that bobcat trying to harvest it. So definitely going to be a fun year.
That's a cute little guy. All right, guys, appreciate you guys watching. We pulled an all-nighter. The sun's coming up. Definitely tired. We're gonna go get some sleep. We got some fishing videos and stuff coming up. We're gonna go in the next couple days. But as far as this goes, this is the first predator session that we've done, and let us know how you like it. Put comments down below if you like the predator hunting. Appreciate you guys watching. We had fun out here, and yeah.
The whole reason we started this, we want to start this thing called Predator Session, is because we normally post just our coyote hunting videos. We've always been into night hunting like we are right now, but with lights. But we've always struggled to film our night hunting trips because we didn't have the proper equipment. Now we have a thermal that actually films through it, that we can film. We got better lights and a nice camera we can actually film at night with now. and that's why we can bring videos like this. Yeah, we didn't get the shots on all of the foxes today, but
that was the purpose for this video. That's literally why we came out, to make sure the cameras, the lights,
yep.
and you know what I mean?
We wanted to, you know, this was our first actual trip with the thermal, so it's still kind of getting used to it and stuff. And like I said, I'm actually impressed. So I'll say we are gonna miss, I want to say, as close to 0 shots in the future. We're not gonna miss them anymore, because now we figured out the little tricks of the trade with the thermal scope and all that. So it was an awesome hunt today. Everything we used, links are down in the description to that nice thermal. Once again, everything's gonna be down in the description below. You can check it all out. But other than that, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you outdoors.